Happy Friday from the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. The weekend is here. This is my morning market MLS update post I do every day right about this time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the Lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you follow this post every day, you will know about all the new listings from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the realtors know about them. That's very valuable information for a buyer to have, and it puts you ahead of most buyers. Most buyers will wait for Zillow to put a property out, and by the time Zillow goes live, the property's been on the MLS a couple days and all the good deals are already gone. If you follow this post every day, you can call me the day you see the listing. I'll get you in before it's even on Zillow. You can beat out all the other buyers and put an offer in. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. It's the same listing that's updated every day. It's all the listings in the last 24 hours from Big Pine Key down to Key West. But there's a lot more details. There's photos of the homes. If the home happens to be waterfront, there's photos of the waterfront, the dock edge. There's neighborhood comments. It tells you a lot more about the room sizes, the dimensions, special features the houses have that I can't do on a video. I certainly can't go to each house and photograph them all where I'm covering a 30-mile radius. One video would take me 6-7 hours to do a 5-minute video. If you follow the blog, though, you'll get a much more detailed description. If you like this video, please let me know by clicking the thumbs up sign, the like sign below. If you want to see more videos of this nature, or videos just of the Florida Keys in general, life living in the Keys, I'll go to a tourist attraction once in a while and do a video, or I'll go to my favorite listing and do a video, or I'll tour a different neighborhood, or sometimes just get on to the marina and watch the boats come in and out, or I'll go video sunset. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And make sure you stay to the very end of this video, because at the end is when I'm going to tell you about an offer I'm making where I will pay $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. But you have to stay to the end for that. Today we have 3 new properties that have come on the market to talk about. Before I cover them, I have to cover what the state of Florida requires me to tell you legally. The data I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys Multiple Listing Service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listings. And I'm not accepting any responsibility for any inaccuracies there may be in the data I give you. I'm just simply reading it directly from the MLS. In fact, sometimes you'll see my eyes go down. That's because I'm looking at my computer to make sure I'm reading it properly, because I don't want to tell you something that isn't true and correct from the MLS. The first property we have to talk about is a condo on Pearl Street in a neighborhood in Key West called The Meadows. The Meadows is a great neighborhood. It's close enough that you could walk or take a bicycle to Duval Street. It's very close to the beach. It's very close to the dining. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 546 square foot condo priced at $729,000, which personally I think is a little high, but that's just my opinion. And if you look at my blog, in the description, it says community parking, which is just a fancy way of saying there's no parking, you park on the street. Although I will say I've been over to the Meadows several hundred times, and I've never had a problem finding parking on the street. Next, in Key West's Casa Marina area neighborhood, which is one of the more upscale neighborhoods of the Keys. It's very close to the beach. The lots are a lot bigger than most of the parts of Key West. The houses are a little bit bigger. It would be a long walk to Duval Street, but you could do it. It would be a simple bicycle ride. And it's a quick shot right up Flagler to get on the main US 1 if you want to go out of town for the weekend. This one's a 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2,746 square foot house. It's being offered at $3,295,000, which is pretty price appropriate for a house of that size in the Casa Marina area. Then we go up to Big Pine Key in a subdivision called Port Pine Heights. Port Pine Heights is a neighborhood that if you want the old rustic Keys, you want privacy, you want to be out in the middle of nature, if you want to wake up and literally see 4 or 5 key deer in your backyard every morning or at sunset, Port Pine Heights is definitely the area you want to be in. That being said, it's also about a 10-minute drive from Port Pine Heights before you even get on the main highway to get to Key West or Marathon. Normally, Big Pine Key is about a 30-minute ride to Key West, but if you live out in Port Pine Heights, add at least 10, if not 15 minutes onto that. If you don't mind that, it's a great neighborhood. It's very private. There's a lot of space between the houses. So the key deer just roam around freely like squirrels do in the neighborhoods up north. This one's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 912 square foot house. It's on a corner canal lot, so you have water on 2 sides, although the dock is fairly small. The dock is only on 1 side, and the rest of it has mangroves, which are really difficult to get rid of. It would be difficult to make that dock any bigger. It's offered at $785,000, which is, again, a very appropriate price for a home of that nature out in Port Pine Heights. And that's all we have to cover for today. If you want to see any of these listings or any listing anywhere in the Florida Keys, please give me a call at 305-731-0501. Now, as promised before, I'm going to tell you about my offer where I will pay $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. If you buy or sell any home with me anywhere in the Florida Keys between now and June 30th, 2024, I will contribute $1,000 of my commission to go towards your closing costs. It'll be right on the settlement statement. You'll never even see the closing costs that I pay. You just have to buy the house by June 30th, 2024. And the only other criteria you need to meet is real simple, and you can do it right now in less than 1 second. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to see any homes in the Florida Keys, just give me a call. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.